happy to give your website a good review. Tell you if there's any conversion issues that I can see, so we can increase the number of conversions that you're getting. So drop those links in the chat right there. Now, for those of you who are already launched, and you know what, I'll wait a few minutes. I'll let everyone come on in before I announce what we're about to do. Okay, so for those of you watching on YouTube, you'll see on the left here, this is a stream for all of the students over at the Freedom Club. Freedom Club is an awesome online course / community that you can join today and get access to coaches like myself who have, well, it's out of focus, but earned hundreds of thousands of orders on their Shopify stores and have $1 million worth of upsells through a one-click upsell. That trophy was. And we train people from beginning to end and teach them all of the tricks and methods and ways that we build our e-commerce stores from 0 to 7 figures. My name is Chris Evers, one of the senior coaches, and there are many coaches like me inside the community, and you can access that through the Freedom Club on the left. Now, for everybody else here who I'm talking to, if you're wondering who they are on YouTube, they're all the people on the right, current students of the Freedom Club. Welcome, everybody, to Tuesday's call. So, drop your links in the chat. I'm going to do website reviews first. Once the website reviews are done, we're going to talk about something really interesting before I open up the floor to answer other questions. So I will be answering any questions that you have. I'll be happy to look over any analytics, any ad related problems, any email related problems. Happy to help you with all those things. But before we do that, after the website reviews, I'm going to actually drop a bit of knowledge onto you guys. We're going to be talking about Facebook tracking. So a lot of you may have noticed recently, if you've been spending money on Facebook ads, Facebook tracking has actually taken a step backwards, I would say. I think the tracking is worse this month than it was last month. I was doing some experimenting over the past couple of weeks, and I've certainly seen some problems on some of the accounts that I manage with regards to Facebook tracking. And what I mean by Facebook tracking is Facebook tracking the correct amounts of add to carts, clicks, and checkouts and purchases. As you can imagine, if Facebook can't track the right amount of purchases, it's really going to affect your bottom dollar. It's going to affect how effective your Facebook ads are. It's going to increase your cost per conversion. And I've got something I can show you guys that I think if you're spending more than $100 or $200 a day, I think I've got a way that will really blast, I won't say blast, invigorate your account. But I think maybe even up to 30% better performance. And I will be happy to show you guys that as soon as I'm done with all the website reviews. How does that sound? You guys want to learn how we do that? Let me know in the chat. It's actually a very simple thing that you guys can actually implement today that will increase the number of conversions that Facebook will actually pick up. And I'll even explain to you why we're in this situation. All right, first of all, let's get all the website reviews done. Okay, Marie. Made some improvements since our last call, and you're ready to launch your ad soon. What do I think of your store? Let's take a look. Oh, and you've been kind enough to give me your competitor store. That's really, really handy. If you guys want to get into a habit of that, I support that. That's a great idea. You can show me your site, and then the site that inspired you to make your site really helps me out. Especially if this is a product that you're just starting to test. Because then I can go and have a look at how many sales the other store might be getting. I can let you know if you're on the right track. Awesome, we got Keen, all ears, bloody beautiful, Keen, yeah. I thought you guys might like it. Okay, Deluxe. Time to ditch the I need a coffee face. Well, here we are. I just recently spent, or my wife just spent for me, Ranitidol, I don't know, some sort of really expensive eye serum to help me with my tired eyes. I think we spent $80 for this little serum that I put on every night to try and make myself young again. I don't know if it's working. All right, so Golden Glow Eye Mask, 60 pieces for $50. I think when you think about it though, it's quite expensive because mine was $80. It'll probably last half a year. Still, these are more convenient for sure. And I feel like when you put something on your face, you feel like it'll work more. Anyway, not saying change the prices or anything. It's all good. Brightening, depuffing, and hydrating. I'm just thinking, I mean, those are great. I'm just thinking, is it better to have brighten your eye, what do you call this part? Your eye bags, brighten your eye bags, depuff your eye bags, and hydrate your eye bags. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine with brightening, depuffing, and hydrating. Okay. Color-wise, I like it. It's a little bit difficult to see this particular shade of yellow that you use, but it is the same shade as the background of that color, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I think I like that. I would like to see this a little bit darker, like a darker pink, so it sort of pops out a little bit more. The yellow is a little bit hard to read. Like this add to cart, it is a little bit bright. That could just be my screen. Not sure. Not saying to necessarily change anything. I'm just telling you what I see. All right, say goodbye to eye bags, dark circles, and fine lines. Yes, please. These boosted eye masks with cooling, hydrating, and anti-aging properties will leave you with a fab, sparkling look, like giving your tired eyes a VIP spa treatment. Fab, good, how to use, great, ideal for early mornings, lack of sleep, time of the month. Yeah, that's good. Maybe tired people could be number one. Key ingredients, 24K gold, great. Some stuff and some other stuff. And collagen, cool. You'll love it because supercharged, nourishing eye masks are here to make you look absolutely fab. Even if you've only snagged 3 hours of sleep. Man, I needed that this morning. Yeah, that looks good. How to use, great. Great imagery, great ingredients. This is nice. This is nice. Good job. Guarantee satisfaction? Yeah. Now you're cooking. This is your competitor. Now they do have a few more little things. The little things that they've got are great, but I don't think they're going to necessarily make or break your store. You'll know. You'll know if your store's going to work. I love this though. Love that a lot. So once you've proven this works, go send this off to get your UGC, and you can include videos like that on your site for sure. All in all, I think you're good. I think you're good to go. See it on my phone. Let's have a quick look. Lux. You. Oh, it's nice on the phone. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, so I'll just make this really quick. Oh yeah, it actually looks even better on the phone than it does on the screen. Okay, cool. Everything I said about the colors, I think the colors are fine. Although that pink, I still would like to see this pink a little bit more defined, a little bit more darker. Just to pop it out. That's all. Other than that, good to go. Great job. Amazing job. Okay. All the way back to the top. David Rodwell. The IntelliChef. You'd be grateful for my review. Oh, I hope you will be. Second review. Other coach reviewed a few weeks ago. You made some changes based on the feedback. Use a different product images and a few other things. Well, the interesting thing will be if I agree. So let me know, David. Let me know if I say things that they haven't said, or if I tell you to change something that they told you to change. We'll see. Okay. IntelliChef, your logo. Your logo could be better. It's okay. It's just when we're talking chef kind of kitchen goods, it's good to have some kind of a chef related thing in there. Like even if you just grab a chef hat and you put it on the CH there, just something to bring your logo out into the modern era to look like you're a brand. Okay, we're looking at the smart chopper. IntelliChef smart chopper. Okay, some of these product images aren't great. I'll just refresh my screen so I can get back to them. That's a good product image. That's not bad. This one should go. That's borderline. That one's pretty good. What you're missing though, you're missing the part where we call features out. Bring it back to Deluxe. Just see if they had them as well. This sort of product image where we actually call features of your product out. one too. These are really powerful product images. They really help to sell your product, because when someone comes to your website, oh, just let me screens off. They go to your website. This is what the first thing that they see. So you have this golden opportunity here to teach people about the products, the features of your product. Everyone will see this. Every single person who clicks on your page is going to see this. So you can have little arrows and stuff pointing to features like the start button or the blade size, you know, whatever cool features your particular product has. I think you have a golden opportunity there to dig deep. All right, so chop, grind, and crush food fast, easy to clean, minimal mess and cleaning. Okay. When we click on the color palettes, you need to show me a white, green, and pink one. And you do that by going and setting the variations to have an actual image in Shopify. Tired of spending time chopping lots of ingredients and creating a messy kitchen? Okay, so before I read the rest, if I'm coming and shopping for this particular product, here are the questions that I'm just going to go through my head and see if I got some questions that you would need to answer on your landing page. My questions would be, how much of an onion can I fit in this? How much mess will this really make? How easy will these blades be to clean? And will this be powerful enough to dice my stuff? Okay, let's see if you answer those questions on the page. And if you don't, try to find a way to answer those on the page. And if anyone else who's watching this stream, if you have other suggestions, if you're looking at this and you haven't read all about the product yet and you have questions, and this goes for any product review that I'm doing, any website review, please drop in the chat. Ask a question about the product. It can only help us all. Because these are the bits. These are the bits. We all have questions about a product when we go and visit the landing page. If we don't manage to answer every single question, you may lose the sale. So this could make and break our fellow e-commerce people's stores. So it's all up to us to help each other out. If you can think of something that's not covered, question that you've got like a what do we call it, a barrier to that would stop you from purchasing, please call it out. Okay, tired of spending time chopping lots of ingredients and creating a messy kitchen? Take back your time in the kitchen with IntelliChef Smart Chopper and prepare your quality meals fast. Great. I'm still wondering if this would save me time, because I'm still thinking I've got to bring those blades out and wash them. Probably have to wash them after every single time I use the damn thing. So that's washing it for garlic, that's washing it for onions, that's washing it for whatever else I need to chop. Can this thing even chop, if I wanted to say chop capsicums? Or is this just for garlic and onion? Okay. Smart Chopper has been made to quickly chop, grind, and crush foods quickly with minimal mess and cleaning. Cool. Simply add this to your kitchen tools, and you will quickly be chopping, grinding, and crushing. You've said chopping, grinding, and crushing too many times. A wide variety of foods. Which foods? Which foods can I chop and grind? Because I don't think I'm chopping and grinding capsicum. You want to save time in your kitchen while getting food on the table fast? This simple fix is what you built. No, look, you've said the same things many different ways, but you told me the crux of this. What I would be doing is coming up with specific examples, right? You want to make spaghetti, you can crush your garlic, your onion, your herbs, all throw in, and then into your pan, quick and easy. You can have this up and you can have your sauce on the boil on the stove for in like 10 minutes, that kind of thing. Tell a story about it. All right, we don't have that many questions here too. That's what we're made of, dimensions. There are so many questions that I still have, like how is this charged? I know you've got a picture here, but you haven't told me how is it charged. How long does the battery last for? Is it safe to use? So many other questions. So I think there's a lot more that needs to go into the site before anyone's going to be interested in buying this thing. Got to sell this a lot more ways. And bring in the experience. So you can make some stories up, right? But make sure that they're valid. Make sure that you're making them up from heart. So that you go and buy your tool, go and use it yourself. and come up with the ways that it's helped you make your not shopping, sorry, your cooking faster. That's my advice to you here. Not saying it's a bad product. We just need to sell this better, because right now I don't think that's gonna cut it just yet. Hope that helps. All right, Steve, taken on my points and made changes. Please forgive. No reason to forgive anybody. You're forgiven. Trying to get extra white header trimmed, and you've done 2 different collages from your primary product to your last. Too crowded. Hope you're a little closer. Let's see how you're doing. Yes, Jessica's correct. Make a little video using your tool, cooking a dinner. Like, and you know what? That could be your best ad ever. Some of the best ads that I've made are just made with very little effort, honestly. Okay. I see all. Keeping Australian families. All right, have a look. Premium outdoor camera. See, this is what I'm talking about for a good image. That's a great image to start on your page. That's beautiful. I can see the product, and I can see all the selling points here, and I can see your main differences right here. Good. Terrific. Ah, fantastic. I'm glad it's different. Glad it's different. I come at this with nearly a decade's worth of experience selling products. And while I can be brutal, it's just to help you think like a consumer so that you can answer those questions and make those sales. And just so you all know who's watching this, my website's not perfect either. And it's very easy for me to go and look at someone else's website and tell you all the things that are wrong with it. Very easy for me to do that. It's not easy for me to look at my own work and do the same thing. So that's why these 360 degree, is it 360 or 180 degrees of like reviews are really, really helpful for everybody. Really helpful. I often get my most harshest critic, my mum, to look over my websites for me, because I know she'll tell me the cold hard truth. And honestly, she's my demographic. She's an older woman. She loves crafts, and she's a boomer. So if I can convince her to buy my product, then I can convince anybody. All right, moving on. Close to 1 million homes, 1 million Aussie homes were broken into last year. Why is there a question mark? Should be an exclamation mark. Most Aussies are unaware that installing security cameras on their home or business can reduce the risk of attempted break-ins by as much as 60%. Dude, you're getting really good at this. This is so much better than it was. Easy installation, tough, durable casing, built for Australian homes, 4K crystal clear video. I didn't know that. That's cool. Okay, your premium outdoor security cameras will give back that sense of feeling safe in your castle. A all-in-one cable plugs straight into your internet modem. Simply follow all instructions. Okay, don't put a YouTube link on your website, because the moment I click this, you've lost me. You want to keep people on your page, and that's also why we try and avoid putting YouTube videos on our page. We don't want people watching a YouTube video and then getting distracted by what you should watch next. No. There's other ways to host a video inside your website. Different themes that can do it. There's different apps you can do it, like Tolstoy. You can do it really nicely. But a video should be here ready to watch. I'll give you an example, right? So on my website, go on to one of the products here real quick. I just recently put a video on here, by the way. So it's down here, and it's this nice video here that doesn't look like a YouTube video. It is a YouTube video, but it plays within my name is Chris. My website. So that's what we want to do. You want the video to play within your website. Okay. Okay, where was I? To have your cameras up and running in no time. So you've got this here. This image here is still got too much going on. I don't know why. Is this 2 images here? It is. Loved by 5,000 Aussies, and then a second one, loved by 5,000 Aussies, but this one looks I think this was a mistake. If I'm correct, I think. Now you have this image of a screwdriver here. There's a lot going on still. I think you should have a. If you're gonna do this love by 5,000 Aussies, you should have a picture of the phone. That's fine. Picture of your hand on this thing, but properly positioned there nicely. Picture of the back is fine. Then you should have the picture of the family being watched that you have above, and that would be fine there. But we still need installation instructions. You've got it here. It's good also to have like a step 1, 2, 3, 4 for installation as well. So it's nearly there. Nearly there, my friend. If you could clean it up a tiny bit more, I think you can launch. But I would fix those things up first. But night and day difference from where you started. This is not going to take long for you to fix now. Okay. D and Paul. Have a look over your website. Give you some feedback. You've launched your store. It's a high ticket item, but you thought you'd give it a shot. Metrics are mostly positive so far. Click-through rate is good. Cost per click at $3. A little bit high, but it's a high ticket product. 4 add to carts. I personally don't. I don't look at the hook rates personally for my websites. Maybe I should, but I don't. Let's have a look. You're selling. Whole house. Ah, really cool. Oh, this is a high ticket product. Jesus. $3,000. Ooh. Damn. I'm not saying you did a bad thing with D and Paul. I'm just thinking, okay. When we sell a high ticket product, it's really, really cool. Because if you can, if I'm gathering this cost you like $1,000, right? It is really cool because when you make a sale, if you can make a sale for anything under $1,000, you're going to make money. Even at $1,000, if you can make it for $1,500, you'll still make $500 profit. So a high ticket item is great. I have some high ticket products that I sell to. It's fantastic. So by all means, go for it. But you're going to need to have some funds behind you because you won't know if this is going to work by spending $100. You know, you could still make money if it costs you $500 per sale. So you're going to have to be willing to put the testing money in to make sure. So you're going to have to test with $1,000, I think, at a minimum. Making sure that you're getting the data that you're currently getting because those stats are quite nice. You're also going to need to have a really, really good email system because no one's buying this. No one's seeing a Facebook ad and going, yeah, I could spend $3,000 today. Hell yeah, it's going to take a long time to sell this to them. You may need to have multiple different long form Facebook ads. You might need to have a founder's email on your landing page to really talk to them and really teach them about why they need this. In terms of what you've got, the copy is okay. It's not $3,000 okay though. You got all the right things for sure. You're just gonna need to add. You're gonna need to add some things to make this work. So, have you got a competitor that you can show me who's selling a similar product for a similar price? I don't think this particular image is particularly strong. Corrosion is one thing. I think we need some more harder hitting pictures. This is great, but how else can you show people that your water is completely screwed and full of nasty chemicals and like you could, there's better ways to portray it that I think other websites have done. I like this though. Having that there is nice. Looks really professional. Pretty cool. Copy wise, you know, I think the words that you have got is good. What we need now is more images showing the problem, more images showing how dirty tap water is. If you could come up with some tests, some like scientific tests using, what are they called? Like little testing, color changing things to show how impure the water is. That would be really cool too. There are news articles out there right now that show how unsafe water is in Australia and how forever chemicals are in there, even cancer-causing chemicals are in there. So find those, and you can quote them for sure. If you can do some kind of a video, like a person-to-person video, like yourself, even just describing the problem and how surprised you were to learn about these chemicals and why you decided to make this, that will be great. And you can introduce yourself here, like I do on my website as founders. Every little thing, you're going to have to pull out all the stops and use all the techniques that I talk about in all of my videos, pop them all in here to make this thing really, really work. And then, I haven't had an email pop up yet. I know you got your get 50% off down here, but you're really going to need to get those emails because you're going to need to do a lot of teaching via your welcome series to teach people about the problem, to remind them that their water is not safe. So you're going to need to gather emails first. So the way that I do that, and by the way, your discount said get 15% off, and now it says get 10% off. The way that I would do that is I would make this pop up automatic for a start, so that it pops up after like 10-15 seconds of being on the page. And I wouldn't give away necessarily 10%. I would give away a report that explains how dangerous their water is with a nice big image here. Not even a nice image, a big image here showing the nasties in our water. Like maybe a glass of water with a microscope looking at it and then some nasties in there, something like that, something really scary. And I'd say, give us your email and we'll tell you how dangerous your water is. That might actually get a lot more people signing up than this kind of thing. So you got to think outside the box for a high ticket, especially with this price. I hope that helps, D. Now, if you want more help, feel free to message me. You just said there was a release today of cancer chemicals in Sydney, which you put at the top of the page. Yep, just released. So I missed it. I missed that. What does that tell you? You got the right idea there, but the execution needs to grab my attention. So how can you show that in a way that really makes me, my eyes get drawn to that part of the page and learn that information? You know what I mean? You can't even show the actual news article. You can show a picture of it. You could show a link to it. You could find the video of ABC announcing that, and you could actually show that video on your webpage. That's certainly something you can do. Does that help? I hope that helps. Feel free to DM me and show me your progress. I'm not saying stop your ads, okay? Because you want to keep your data rolling. And I'm pretty sure you're not going to be spending too much right now. Keep your ads going through. Just make these incremental changes to your website. Look to your competitors who are selling other high-ticket products for inspiration. Keep it coming. Keep showing me your changes too. I want to follow your journey. This is exciting for me. What you've got here, I'd say you have enough to launch. You might even get a sale or two if you're lucky. You might. But keep working on it. Don't let that make you sit back on your laurels and go, you know what, I got 2 sales, we're sweet. You have to keep working on this one. Alrighty. What next? Robert, hey. Ah, Wens. Yeah, my YouTube. Where's my YouTube? Version Crusader. You guys can all follow me on my YouTube channel. I haven't made any videos on my YouTube for a while. I haven't really needed to. I've been too busy with all my other clients, but I do intend to keep making videos. Okay. Stop. But for those of you who are interested, if you can't make these live streams, all these streams are simulcasted onto YouTube, so you can go back and watch them. All right, so Cian, first time website review. Welcome, Cian. Club. Welcome to the Product Pickers Club, or is it Website Launch Club? What do we got here? We got Hike Club Kit. I don't usually like really boring, bland icons, but not too bad. Color scheme is very nice. What are we talking about here? We're talking about a dry bag and a hydration bag and a power bank. Why? Oh, are you selling the power bank? Is that your main product? Haley, I said to avoid dog covers for the back seat of your car. Yes, I definitely agree with that still. Should you also avoid dog beds? I haven't seen anybody sell dog beds necessarily and find success, but you have to find a dog bed that is really different from what's available. They do have those, but I sent some students down that path a few weeks ago. I haven't heard back. I haven't seen the website since, so maybe they're making sales. I can't say. I'd like to say, but I don't know. But I do know that the back seat of the car cover, that is too hard to sell. You're talking about $150 per sale for that thing right now. Dog beds for cars. I couldn't tell you exactly. I don't think I've seen anyone sell dog beds for cars. Cars like dog beds that you can actually strap in. That might be interesting. If you do want to test those, go for it. Just be ready to pivot. Just know that it's just a bit of a test. This could work or it might not work. You know what I mean? All right, now for the Hike Club kit. I would consider the power bank to be more of a complementary product. I don't think that should be your first product. Let's have a look at these two. Hike Club kit essential 2-liter dry bag. Valuable safe, lightweight, express shipping. Nervous to take your valuables on adventures for fear of getting them wet, dirty, and ruined? Don't go anywhere without the Hike Club Kit Essential 2-liter dry bag. Perfect size for phone or any other valuable item we won't want to leave behind. It's interesting. Waterproof, closes, seal full of air, be squash proof. Size like this is actually a pretty cool product. Adventuring can be messy, so keep all your important stuff safe, dry, and protected from. Oh man, I have a bad habit of losing phones at the beach, and I don't mean just like misplacing them, just forgetting, or they drop out of my pocket and they go into the ocean. So this would be pretty cool for my beach walk. Clip onto my backpack, or for clip onto my pants, even better. This is a pretty cool product. I like it. All right, what's the second one? A hydration pack. Antimicrobial agent. Okay. Parting around drink bottles. Heavy. Awkward. Actually, this is pretty cool too, but I want to see pictures of this actually on a person, and then maybe some video clips of them using it so that I can see it. I think I can see that it probably will be a cool product. I think, because it'll sit on you, right? It'll be nice and contoured to your body. So I think it's pretty cool. Haley, personally, we wanted something safe and clean to put our small dog in. You're wondering if there would be a market for that, but it will be a small market. People safety conscious for small dogs in car. That's the problem. It may be a small market, and you may get some sales, and then it just drops off the face of the planet. You won't know until you test. You'll just have to find something that makes people go, "Oh, that's an idea. I haven't seen that before." That's what we're looking for. Jackson, you've just started less than 24 hours ago, and you wanted to have a quick question. How do I find my cheaper item price that I have chosen? How do I find an item cheaper than I've chosen? So the way that the course works is we teach you to find something on eBay that you can. We're not looking for a cheaper product. We're looking for a product that has a higher perceived value. For example, this product in particular, this is $44. So he's probably buying this off eBay for a third of that, because we like to sell with a 3 times margin. So it's not always about finding it cheaper. It's about finding a product that you can charge more for and building a brand around that. Because when you add a brand to a product, you increase its perceived value, especially when you have added services around that, like customer support and free exchanges and refunds and 30-night risk-free guarantee. Like when you buy off eBay, you don't buy a product off eBay with a 30-night risk-free guarantee. If you don't like it, and the product's arrived and it does the job that it said it would, but you're just not happy with it, you don't get a refund easily. But we give that as part of our service, and that's why we can charge that extra price. So if, for example, this one does really well, and you've been buying this at 3 times margin at $44.50 by a third, what's that? 3, so that's $14. Let's just say you're buying this at $14 off eBay, and you're doing really, really well, and you're buying a ton of them, and you're ready to go to the next level. Well, that's when we can introduce you to our agent. We don't do that for people unless you've reached a certain level within the program, and our agent can get things cheaper, but then you have other problems to figure out. Okay, so every step of the way, there's new things and new problems to figure out as you expand your business, grow your audience, you grow your sales. And I'm at the point now where all of my items are automatically drop shipped from China around the world, but that's not how we teach you guys to get started. So you just trust the process and find the products that you can sell from eBay to start off with, and test them out. Like, if you got a couple of different vendors on eBay selling something similar and you don't know who to go through, buy them both, because one might be the same thing but cheaper, or one might be a different model which you find better. And talk to the vendors there. Like, just say hello to them. You don't want to tell them exactly what you're doing, but they know. They'll figure it out. So build those relationships. Build the relationships with your customers too, and you'll find that this program works very, very, very well. And I've seen students selling really things that you might consider plain or just, wow, that works kind of thing. And I've seen them pulling, $5,000 a day kind of thing. One of the students that I saw was selling something I didn't think that he would have that much success with, but he was earning more than me from it. It's like, wow, good job. Proud of him. Doesn't mean that you'll find success on your very first try. It doesn't mean that your first store or your first product will be successful, but you might be surprised. Sometimes, like for me, I found different levels of success as I went along. I started very different to what I ended up with, but by store 4, I was finding major success. And my 4th store was my first 7-figure store. And from there, I'd like to say it's easy, but it's still not easy. I launch stores that fail all the time. Not the problem, but the difference is I'm launching stores often, and I'm having ideas, and I'm trying things out. And if I don't like it, I'm pivoting very quickly. All right, Cyan, I don't think the power bank should be your main product. This is not exciting. This doesn't solve a problem for me hiking like your other products do. This is more like a complementary product, and also it's been out for a very, very long time, so it's not new. Back in 2013, I think I saw this, and people were making bank of this one, but I don't think it's going to be your best seller. However, could be wrong. Could be wrong. So whatever you choose to do, just remember, give it a try, and if the stats aren't lining up with what I tell you should be good stats, or what another trainer tells you should be good stats, get ready to pivot and try one of your other products. Personally, if it was me and this was my store, I would start with one of those other products. Because these products here, in my view, solve more problems than are easier to solve. So I'd probably test them first. All right, Alejandro. Hopefully I said that right. You are glowing skin. First call. Welcome. You've tried to give it a skincare focus rather than just an LED device. Not sure about the banner photo. Your icon color, you think you made a mistake putting in a lighter color instead. Well, let's have a look. I don't like this image in your pop-up. That's one thing. There's too much going on. But I like your website. Yeah, your header here. You've got a bit of text there. There must be some sort of carriage return inside the text up here. Just remove the carriage return, and that should go back to normal. Probably it's this one here that needs to be deleted. Pure Glow. I like your logo. Oh, I like the rest of your store. These are a little bit light. They do need to be replaced, and they do look a bit funny around the edges. But I like where it's going. Good job. Let's have a look. LED skincare device. Better skin instantly. Lost the chat. Can you guys see the chat messages? You guys see what I just wrote? Oh, how am I going to know if you lose? If I've lost? So I just got a message saying we've lost the chat. It would have just been Damon who lost the chat. Can you see my message? How are you going to tell me if you can't? Oh man, that's tough. Second, everybody. Oh, you can. Cool, cool. Damon says no, he can't see the messages. Damon, I think it's just you. Everyone else can. So just refresh your screen, my friend. That happens to me. It happens to me too. Sometimes I just lose all the chats and I can't see who I was talking to. All right. So, Pure Glow, where are you? Alejandro. Made a mistake of putting the in a lighter color. Yeah, look, I think the rest of the site looks pretty good. All right, in terms of the product, instantly better skin, enhanced natural collagen. Skin is the largest organ in our body. Look after it the least. Pretty good. Remove rash. Does it really? Can this thing really? I struggle with that statement. 2 sales mid call, Matt. Terrific. Nice. Good job. I usually get a couple of sales in between the calls. It's good. No, I don't know if you can say this removes rash, eczema, acne inflammation. I don't think it does, and I don't think it's safe to put down medical claims like that. And say it does boost your confidence. It can be easy to use, and it can enhance natural collagen production for glowing skin. So that's fine. Careful of medical claims. This particular image here, not so good. Break them up. Can't just put all of the steps into one image. It just looks like there's too much going on. So break these up into 4 distinct steps. Healthy and affordable routine. You're loved by 5,000 Aussies. Cool. You're going to fix these icons here up. So acne treatment, blue light therapy, commonly used to target acne, helps kill bacteria that contribute. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine to do it like this. That is perfectly fine. Yeah, you can say helps reducing. Helps reducing is perfect. The rest of it's pretty good. I have seen a lot of people selling a very similar product. So, hey, Trang, yeah, happy to look at that later on in the stream. I have seen a lot of people selling this. Doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. Just bear that in mind that the market is very, very big for this. There's a lot of competition. Okay. Moving along. Many websites to review. Damn, guys. All right. Nightclub done. Pure Glow done. Relief Zone. Robert. Hey, good news, guys. This Sunday is going to be my first call. I just got notification. So, if you can't make my streams live, and you want to, Sunday morning, my time, 10 a.m. I think it's 10 a.m. I'll be going live. I might not have as long to call on Sunday, so try and keep it compact. But if you can't make these calls, that's your opportunity. Get to jump on a call with me. Okay. Relief Zone. Looking at this pop-up here, I have no idea what this is. A little bit afraid to ask. I don't think it's a very... What the hell is that? Alignment pillow. Oh, good gosh. Interesting. Yeah, Trang, I'll be able to help you with that later on in the stream for sure. So, what is this product? Chronic pain relief with comfortable apparel. I don't think your gloves and your compression socks are necessarily going to sell. They haven't sold particularly well for everybody else. Pillow. Oh, yeah, those images. That's not working for me. That's not really showing me what this pillow is or does. But when we see it here, it makes a lot more sense. But I don't love the image itself. There's got to be a better way to show this. Looks very default. Oh, that's not too bad. That's a bit better. Some more like this would be good. Okay. Pain relief while sleeping, home technology, machine washable cover, chronic back problems. This could sell. This could do well. I like this. This is clean. That's nice. That will be better on your pop-up. That will be way better on your pop-up. Multitude of causes associated with back, hip, and leg. Sciatica. Yeah, you're mentioning all the things. That's good. There's a lot of text here. If you could break it up into a different paragraph, that'd be nice too. Lying on your side helps promote blood flow to your back. Yep. Leaf zone alignment pillow utilizes memory technology. Cover of this. Yeah. Cool. I'd like to see some image, so not just image, sorry. I'd like to see some video, some GIF file of this actually being used, preferably with some UGC, especially on your website, because that's what's going to sell this, is people looking at other people using it. So go get yourself a UGC package and use that as your ads, but also use it as your kind of like selling points on your website too. The relief zone itself, I think you could do better with your logo for sure. Looks very defaulty. Be nice to actually work with putting some sort of pain relief symbols in there somehow, or some medical symbols in there. That'd be good. All in all, it's coming along. I think a little bit more work needs to be done though. Okay. Next is Brooke. Struggling with adding video ads to Notion above 5 megabytes, which apparently shouldn't be a problem. You spent hours trying to do this. To avoid waiting any longer, you've sent me privately, but below is the text ad. I might not even have access to your Notion anyway. So Brooke, why don't you upload them to Facebook and send me the Facebook link? Oh, I do. Oh, you had me worried there. I was like, instantly filter out cancer causing chemicals. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Not too bad there. In terms of your video ads, pop them up on Facebook, make them live, and then show me your Facebook ad library, and I'll be able to see them and give you some feedback. Beck, you just launched this week. Love my insights on the Weekender. Happy to jump on and go through your stats. That'd be great. We might not have time for the stats today, but you can jump on my call on Thursday and be happy to go through the stats live on the call. The foldable bag. Oh yeah, I'm interested to see how this one goes. Good. Oh, GIF files are great. Terrific. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Stop relying on traditional bulky suitcase that's still valuable storage space in your home. Upgrade your luggage with the Weekender. Affordable 3-in-1 bag. Full expansion is huge. Oh, this is great. Holding up to a week of luggage. Yet effortlessly folds flat to take up less space on a laptop when not. Ditch the bulky cases and valuable storage at home between trips. Yeah, these videos are strong. Beautiful. Oh, I love that. Well done. Well job. Well job, Beck. No, seriously, good job. You got your competitor's site there too. Your ads are okay, responses, but CPMs are too high and CVR is too low. I mean, their website is the next level above, right? This is an amazing website. So definitely keep this website in mind when you're looking at how to expand yours in the future. But your website is not a problem. Nothing wrong with your website. It's perfectly fine to launch with. Really, really strong, really, really good. You should be able to get sales from this. But what you're saying is your CPMs are too high and your CVR is too low. So we need to have a look at that. You've pasted your stats. I don't see your stats above. If you want to pop in your stats now, take a look, but I don't see them at all. I'll come back around. If you want to pop your actual images of your stats in the chat, we'll jump back around shortly. Okay, Sam Hopkins. Website, very raw, no problem. Relief Tech, definitely we want to have a look at upgrading your logo there. Electric Cup Massager. Relief Sore and Tired Muscles, professional massage at home, feel the benefits in seconds. Never seen one of these before. Increase blood circulation, yeah. Ooh, it looks a bit painful. I probably wouldn't use that image. She looks like she's being tortured. Interesting. Most of Aussies are living with constant pains and don't want to pay crazy amount of care and look after the body. It's not. We don't want to pay large amounts for massages and clinical relief. Our Relief Tech Premium Cupping Massager gives all the benefits of cupping and red light therapy right at your home, fraction of the price. Not too bad. You're off to a good start. We just need to make this look attractive and not like a torture device. It would be good to have some some animation showing this in use. It'd be nice to have some video there. So keep adding to your store. One of the things that, one of the questions that's not answered is this going to hurt? Because it looks very painful to me. How long does the battery last? How long should I massage for? Is this recommended by physiotherapists or whatnot? And how much does cupping therapy actually cost? So that I have an idea of how much I'm going to save. That would be really cool. All right, Nabil. Kitchen Sharp. Effortless home cooking with precision sharp tools. Oh yeah. I like this. That's not too bad. Sharpening. I wouldn't say did you know. I'd actually just tell them dull knives make cooking harder and more time consuming and more unsafe. That's how I'd change it. Be more direct. Don't beat around the bush. Most Australian home kitchens are plagued by blunt blades that not only slow you down but make meal prep frustrating and even dangerous. Cool. This image doesn't really show me anything. I don't have any idea what you're holding in your hand. The premium knife sharpener restores knives to their original sharpness, making every cut effortless and precise. Simply roll the sharpener over your blade to bring it back to life in seconds. Cool. Now show me how. No, easy to use, no special skills, and it's already transformed the cooking experience for 5,000 Aussies. Durable. I don't like these images here. They need to be improved, obviously. How do you use it? Safe to use. Okay, look, all in all, not too bad. Not too bad. It's very bare bones looking landing page. We need a lot more explanation. I like this image here. That's actually quite good. Doesn't tell me how to use it, but it does tell me what it's got on it. These two images really are just a waste of space because they're not really showing anything new. We want to make sure we're showing new information. Not too bad, Nabil. I would say go check out your competitors and see what you can glean off their website. Okay. Jax Cash added 2 products to try. An upsell, still having no upsell. Would love for me to take another look at your website. Let me know your thoughts. You have had a higher price on the primary product in 5 days. Okay. Ooh, that is a wonderful pop-up. Yeah, wonderful pop-up. Look at that. Makes me want to put my email address in. All right. You got the premium belt and you're beginning sales of that, right? Okay, interesting. So let's do some maths here, my friends. What Jax has told us at a price, and this is something this is really, really important stuff, okay? Where do we price our items? We want to make sure we're not underpricing ourselves, but we have to think about conversion rate. And what Jax has done here is they've given me some data here to show me what the price was versus what it is now. So the old price was $39.90 and they had 10 orders. So times 10, so they made $399. They had 219 sessions. And let's assume that it maybe cost $1 per session. And it may cost $1.50, but let's assume it was $1 per session. So $219 to get $399 if you're priced at $39.95 and the conversion rate is 4.57%. Now, you've upped the price to $44.90 and you got 6 orders. And that's netted you $269 for the same cost of traffic. It's time to go back down, I think. It'd be interesting to see if you put your price back down to $39.90, do you still get that 4.57% conversion rate or not? But that's good testing. I personally would go back down to $39.90. I've done this kind of testing in the past for nearly every website that I've made, and it really helps to know. Because if you can understand what increases and decreases your conversions, you have a much better chance of making a lot more money. All right, so in terms of upsells, you're selling this product, but you're not selling the upsells. I don't think the socks are going to work. I don't think the cloud, these are different, but you've been trying these and they haven't been selling. We want to get 1 out of 10 people upselling the product. So thinking the main seller here. Does the hip size really matter? I'm wondering if it really matters. Like 110 centimeters, a lot of centimeters. Could a medium fit on like 120? Because it's stretchy? Maybe. The only reason I'm saying that is I'm wondering if reducing the amount of questions someone has to answer is going to increase your conversion rate as well. Okay. Your landing page is fine. I mean, there could be more on it. You could definitely have more here. Just sell this thing. You could definitely show some movement, like actually putting it on. And definitely you could put your UGC right here in your landing page. You could also have your seal, your guarantee seal. That would definitely help as well. Any little thing that you can pop on your website now to increase that conversion rate is going to increase the amount of money that you actually make. That's my advice. And as for upsell products, you just need to go and test more. Just quickly go and add them and test them for 2 to 3 days at a time, probably 3 to 4 days actually, for the amount of traffic that you're getting in. Bring in the traffic and just test those upsells and try and find something that works. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Moving along. Okay. Rejuvo. Oh, wait. The Comfort Factory. Hola. Reviewing your website. You've included... I just need to open my door. It's getting too hot in here. Okay. The Comfort Carry. No need to remove them. I mean, unless you feel like they're wasting space. Add some more. Not many people are going to go shopping all your bestsellers. Supporting parents all around the world pain free. The waste carrier. Remove back and shoulder pain. Improve child bonding. Oh, that's pretty cool. Improve child bonding. That's nice. Really nice. Great images. Really great images. That works. Oh, look at this. Beck, I'll take a look at your message. Your stats next. Hands-free comfort, adjustable and secure design. I don't like these being on the same like line here. You can spread this one out. You can put this one below this like, you know, spread the images out. All I'm saying. These two, I mean, they're nice all in a line. Very nice. Just if I bring this down to mobile. Fine, it's beautiful on mobile, and then that looks beautiful on mobile too. So I take it. I take everything back. It's all good. It just might be good to have a space in between these two. This looks great. Fantastic. Whose was this? Whose was this? Harry. Paula, you've included Wheelio, and you've increased the price. Do I think it's too high? Or B? I don't know. I don't know what price it was. It might be a little bit too high. Are you selling these yet, though? You launched your new ads today, but no sales. So, Paula, can you just let me know? Let me know your click-through rate, your cost per click, and your add to carts, if you've had any add to carts. And if you haven't had any add to carts, but your click-through rates are quite good, you probably do want to lower your price. It's always good to test at the higher price. You just have to know that you haven't had any add to carts. Yeah, lower that price probably. How much are you buying these for? Okay, cool. Now I'm just going to go up and have a look at Beck's post, if I can still see it. Beck. All right, here we go. Okay. CTR is really good. Cost per click is really, really, really good. Oh, damn. Beck, you're nearly there. You're nearly there. Oh my god, you're nearly there. Bring that price down. Thank you for doing the testing though. Obviously that price point is the problem. Just uplifting that page as much as you can, reducing that price, and keep going, keep doing what you're doing. And keep working on your emails too. Paula buying for $30. Sucks that you won't be able to get 3 times margin. Price selling for $59.99. I mean, we can probably try and get these cheaper for you once you can prove you can sell them. So you could try it at $59.99 and just see if that sells. Matt, quick question. You're going to tell your customers. So for that sort of stuff, Matt, can I talk to you offline about that? Just because we're not teaching that kind of things to everybody else. So yeah, just message me offline, my friend, and I'll respond to that. There's a couple of things. Actually, you know what? If anybody has decided to not ship from Australia, let me tell you some of the things that I do. So, and I'll just keep this quick. Okay, so one of the things that I do. No apologies needed whatsoever. Just looking for my FAQs. I may have taken them off my new website. So I never want anybody not understanding where things come from. Shipping information. So I used to have things coming from China. My old website. I need to upgrade that. Damn, you've just given me something to fix. um, normally I'd put it right here. Normally it'd be right here. It's just that I've upgraded my website and I haven't put it in yet. So I would have under shipping information, how long it takes to ship. Now I do have express shipping available, which is 5 to 7 days. And then I have standard shipping, which is 8 to 12 days. Both are coming from China. And normally I would have underneath here, ships from my private manufacturing facility in China. And that's all I would put there. In terms of the shipping confirmation, code there says it's shipped from China. Like, you should get your shipping confirmation, and that should work with, there's tracking places, what are they called? Like 17 track. Or is it track 17? Track 17 allows you to have good tracking from China, so you can actually send them a link. Here, you pop it in. I think you can actually get a Shopify app that does this as well, but you can set your emails up so that everything comes in through 17 track, but also what I use for my tracking app on the store, Shopify built app, you might also have it after ship order tracking. Paula, yeah, 4 add to carts is great. You might, since we had some add to carts but you had no sales, you might want to decrease the price. I think that'd be good to test. So I use Aftership, and I think Aftership does track with track 17, but this is what I use to have my clients be able to track all their trackings, and I only ship from China. So this definitely does help. Really, really good. I think it's free to use the lowest plan of Aftership. I think, I'm not sure. And I hope that helps. But yeah, I will definitely be upgrading my website today after this call to make sure people know that I do ship from China. It's really important that they can find that information if they want it. Otherwise, they'll assume I'm shipping from whatever country they're in. Yeah, Aftership is good, and it does get pricey, but it is absolutely invaluable. Invaluable to me. Because it easily allows anyone to track from any country, and they can see where things are, and it updates regularly. For them, like the shipping will update regularly. All right. Okay, so Lee Ovens, you've had 43 abandoned checkout flows, 43, less than 43 abandoned checkout flow setup. You're stuck on email 1. Can I explain how to do the email templates, please? No, I can't explain exactly how to do the email templates. They should be exactly like the videos in the course. The reason why I can't explain them is because I didn't do those videos in the course. So I'm not 100% sure exactly what Austin told you how to set them up. But Lee, if I have time, stick in the call, and if I do have time, I can get you, probably on Thursday. I'll probably have more time. I might have time tonight. If I don't have time tonight, Thursday, and you can actually share your screen, and I'll help you fix whatever is stopping your flows from working. I just can't tell you exactly what the steps are, but I can always figure it out. Yeah, as long as if you are shipping from China, as long as you are upfront on your website, and as long as you're using a good tracker, like Aftership, people want regular shipping updates. They just want to know their package is moving. They don't get too upset if it's taking a little bit of time, but as long as they see it moving, they don't get that upset at all. Paula, could you wait before tomorrow? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. If I'm thinking about changing my pricing structure, I just do it. Just note down somewhere. Change it on this date. If you really want to get particular, you can change things at midnight. I only really get particular when I'm spending a lot of money on Facebook ads. So for my store where I'm spending $1,000 a day, yeah, I'm going to be particular. Everything on that store I change at midnight. But if I'm only spending like $100 a day on a store, I just fly by the seat of my pants, and I don't let anything stop me from changing things up and testing things out. Okay. Sorry if I'm rushing today, guys. There's a lot. Well, there has been a lot to get through. Rejuvio. I still want to get to my main piece tonight. And then I can open the floor. Okay, Rejuvio. Rejuvenate sore feet. Relieve callus pain. Huh, interesting. Alright. A feet store. A foot store. Lachlan, you haven't had any purchase. You've had a feeling it's due to my product page price point. Would I suggest I lower your price for a couple of days? Yeah. I mean, you want to show me your store, Lachlan, just to remind me. But yeah, definitely. If you haven't had luck, try a lower price. And if you still don't have any luck, just get ready to pivot. Even when we think we have the best idea, I've had the best ideas many times, and they didn't work at all. Okay. Remove tough calluses. Give smooth, silky feet in minutes. Pain-free, easy to use. This looks like a decent product. Your pictures are lovely. Ah, right, Sneak Show. Yeah, Lachlan, try reducing your prices. God, I hope that works for you, my friend. Give those prices a bit of a nudge and just see how they go. It depends. If you've had low add to cart rates, the price could be a problem. If you had many add to carts and no purchases, the price could be a problem. So give it a try. All right, in terms of this callus remover, these images are lovely. I do worry about the price because I don't think I would ever buy one of these for less than $10. I know you can buy these for like $10, right? However, I could be wrong, and people might see the value in this and buy them for sure. Are you tired of dealing with rough and ugly calluses that make you feel uncomfortable, painful? Solution: smooth, soft feet in just minutes. This powerful device effortlessly buffs away hard, dead skin. Cool. With this product, you kind of have a bit of an opportunity here to show this in action, right? If you've got a really disgusting foot that you can show someone like using this on, that can do really well. We'll just have a morbid curiosity to watch those things. Show the heel, like the disgusting heel, and you've cleaned it all up and it looks really great, fantastic. The other thing that you want to actually bring up is that people get this done all the time at the salons. They pay a butt ton of money. Butt ton of money? Go with it. They pay butt tons of money to get this. So what's the price of a pedicure versus doing this yourself? Oh, you do have cost savings here. Let's get some figures. The figures and facts. Replaceable roller heads for optimal hygiene. That's pretty cool. Some of these features, red light. Oh, holy crap. Okay, that's a good point. So this thing actually has some features that I didn't see initially when I looked at the page. Some of these things, like the red light and the detachable hygienic roller heads, they might be things that you put up here and really draw attention to them, because that differentiates this product from some of the cheaper counterparts that I bet might be more inclined to look at. But it's your job to call them out. That changes my mind on this product. I think this could be good, but a bit more work on the page, I think. Beer. Launched a week ago. So far, 1 sale per day. Pretty good. How long will I be on this call for? Until I am about ready to drop. No, about 45 minutes. I usually do a maximum of 2 hours. I try to do a maximum of 2 hours. And is there any way that you can have help assessment publicly without sharing your store? I mean, if you really want to do things privately, I do have a link in my YouTube. You can book an actual session with me. You don't need to book a session with me to get help for free on these calls. I'm here to help. If you just want me to look at some stuff like some analytics or some ads, and you don't want to share your store, you don't need to book time with me. Just share your analytics with a screenshot, and I won't show your store, because I understand some people don't want to show their stores. I completely understand. So if you just want to show your Shopify analytics, your ad analytics, I all I need is numbers, and I can read them for you and tell you how things are going. Hold on a second, let me read again. You're quite desperate for some perspective help. and you've been stressed with an Upwork freelancer completely messing me around and helping improve your product page. Oh no, as part of a bleed? Part of a bleed. I don't know what that means. Unnecessary, yeah, you don't need anyone from Upwork messing with your product pages, guys. I think the page load, you think a page load on mobile, you don't know, really don't want to wait a few days until the next call as you don't have a job. Each day ad spend. Okay, stop ad spend here. If your website's not functional, stop your ad spend. And in fact, just re-upload the base Freedom theme to get you started. You don't need any other theme to get your sales going. You just need a really clean page load speed on mobile. I get it. It's okay. I can't type, so I totally get it. But look, you don't need a snazzy website. We give you the Freedom theme because it works. Now, I implemented a brand new theme on my website, and it's snazzy as hell. For the first 4 or 5 days, I didn't have things optimized. I lost thousands of dollars worth of sales because my conversion rate dropped under 2%. My conversion rate today, oh, I need to fix that. That should be in the middle. See, these things, you launch new websites and there's so many things to fix. That should be in the middle. Damn. I'll fix it after the call. My point is, snazzy websites don't make you succeed. Website is functional? Cool. I would recommend to everybody, stick with the Freedom theme until you've actually got sales happening. Until you can say, Chris, I'm getting 3 sales a day or 4 sales a day or whatever, and things are working well. Then it might be time to look at a different theme and see if you can increase that conversion rate. Because a store that converts in the Freedom theme, that's what you're so upset about? Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. That's why I have to be very careful, because there's some students out there on these calls that have gone a step beyond. They've reached that level where they've gone and implemented a brand new website. But if you can't get your base level to convert on the Freedom theme, there is no point investing time or money going in and implementing a brand new website. I have someone that I called. I was on a call with them a bit of time ago. A person who won the competition and won the laptop, they got a free call with me. Didn't really need my help, but we got the free call anyway. He launched a very, what I would call, run-of-the-mill product. Just a regular product. You wouldn't think twice about it. He used the Freedom Club theme. He was making $5,000 a day. It's not the theme that matters necessarily. It's the implementation of the products, how you sell the product on the landing page. And from there, if you prove that you can sell this thing, then you go and you spend time, money, investing in getting a theme like mine. Right? You don't need anything like this. This is 10 years of work to bring me to this point. Even my previous theme that I had before this, that you would see if you go back to my previous calls from a couple of weeks ago, my previous theme, it was ugly. That was my theme for like 5 years. Sometimes ugly sells. Sometimes it's the words that you say on your landing page and not the way that it looks. Sometimes for some products you do need that extra shine. So for the screenshot, let me show you. You want to send me a screenshot? Go over to Shopify and show me this. Just this page right here. I just need to see your sales and show it to me. Don't do like one day. Show it over like as long as you can. 30 days is good. Show me your sales. Show me your average order volume. I want to see your conversion rate here. I need to see your add to carts, reach checkouts, and your sessions converted. Oh, good. You've been following my ups and downs, my trials and tribulations. Now on your Facebook ads, I just need to see. I do apologize for the tabs. There's a lot there. It's overwhelming, I know. I need to see a good period of time. Give me 2 to 3 weeks with the data. No breakdowns. All I really need to see is number of conversions, cost per purchase. ROAS is nice to see. Need to see click-through rate, cost per click, and CPM. That gives me a pretty good indication of how things are going. And if you can, add to carts, but honestly, I don't need to see them because I'll see them on Shopify. And if you want me to give you some feedback on your website, feel free to PM me a link and I'll do my best to click on it. But I can give you some insight on your stats right away. All right, guys, let's talk about Facebook real quick. Hey. And then if I have time after that, which I probably will, I'll open the floor to help anyone out who wants one-on-one help. So, Trang, just let me get through this one piece. And I can... Oh. It's gonna be tricky, Trang. You got that problem with the pixel. 1 second. And the reason, sorry, Trang, I'm just trying to get my head around how I can actually do this for you, because it's a bit of a difficult question. So just to let everybody know, Trang's having some problems getting her pixel sorted out in Facebook's, the Facebook app on Shopify. She's not able to, oh, wait a minute. She's not able to connect her business portfolio. Oh no, it looks right. I'll have to get you on the call, Trang. I'll get you on the call and we'll sort this out, okay? Yes, okay. Before we do any of that stuff, guys, I'll open up the floor. Trang's first, and then whoever wants help can follow her. Let's talk about pixels. Let's talk about Facebook data, right? So if I show you today's results, they're looking pretty slick. So I've spent $569 today to make $1,552 US dollars. Pretty much. Pretty close. So that for me is freaking amazing. That's 500 Australian dollars to make 1,500 US. What's that's $2,229. That's a pretty great day. That is a pretty great day. I don't always have days like this, but today's particularly good. If I go back, say Sunday, and show you what my sales were like, we had Advantage Plus was okay at $33 per sale, but top of funnel that just dropped off the face of the earth. And then my retargeting was just awful. I show you Saturday. Saturday was completely awful as well, like worse than the Sunday. 4 conversions at $70. Like I never performed this bad. It's just been getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And yeah, I implemented a new website, and sure, that could definitely have had an impact. It probably did, but even my good days were still pretty horrible. Spending $800 to make $1,000, not great at all. But when I was thinking about what happened, why didn't my ads stop performing? What is going on here? And certainly, it's hard to tell for me because of how many sales I get outside of Facebook ads. But if this is August 16, Facebook's telling me 17 conversions. What did I get on August? Was it August 16 I said? I think 16. So I had 20 in total. 48 conversions on August 16. Some of those would definitely have been emails, but certainly Facebook must have sent more than 17. Surely. Now, because of the amount of conversions I had in my store was way higher than what Facebook is telling me. And yeah, I do a lot of email marketing and a lot of their sales came from emails, but it's how can I trust Facebook is even telling me the right data? Even on the days where I don't send emails, Facebook underreports the amount of sales that I'm getting significantly. And because it's underreporting, it means that Facebook is not seeing the conversions that are happening and not allocating those sales to a particular campaign or ad set, right? And I know for a fact this is happening to other people, and I know for a fact it's increasing because I'm getting more and more messages in my inbox saying the same thing. Why is Facebook Analytics wrong, and how do I fix it? The short answer is you can't fix it. Why this is happening? Facebook has been experimenting with CAPI. What is CAPI? So inside, and this is going to help you train too. Well, maybe not help you, but certainly shed some light. So inside of Facebook's sales channel, sure, Matt, that's actually the same error. It's actually the same error, and I can tell you exactly, maybe your pixel is firing twice. So it's not necessarily finding sales out of nowhere. If you've implemented your Facebook pixel and you have another app that may have also implemented the Facebook pixel, your pixel could be firing twice in certain situations. So when I go and look at my Facebook app now, I've gone through, this Facebook app was designed to use CAPI to talk to the Facebook servers. The reason why this all happened was because Apple went to war with Facebook in 2021. And Apple really hates Facebook. They wanted Facebook ads to die, but the way that they implemented their war with Facebook was they said, okay, from this specific date and time, on all Apple phones across the world, which is 75% of the mobile market, we're going to block Facebook from being able to communicate with people using the browser. So this devastated my business. This devastated all of my businesses. And a lot of my friends at that point bowed out of the e-commerce industry and went their separate ways. Me, I doubled down. There is no way I was giving up. I bought a new camera. I started learning how to film my own stuff. It actually lit a fire in my belly that made me want it even more. Because up until that point, I was making $10,000 a day. And the day that change got rolled out, I started making minus $500 a day. I remember my first month, I'd gone from making $9,000 a month to making negative $15,000 a month. And it stayed that way for a while. It took Facebook a long time to bring things around. And the first way that they started to bring things around was implementing this app here in Shopify, which never existed, right? So this allows you to come on in, and you do this in the course, right? You come on in and you set data sharing up here. And this allows Facebook to use CAPI and to use the Facebook pixel to start talking to your Shopify store. Now you can see I've got mine turned off. Now the reason why I've turned mine off is because I didn't use this for the last 12 months. I was using a different app, which I'm going to show you, to handle all of my tracking, my add to carts, my sessions, my browse abandonment tracking, and my purchases, and then send Facebook that data every hour. So I used this particular app for a long time, and I must have the worst luck available, or just completely bad timing. Because a month ago I thought, you know what? I think Facebook has probably fixed all the problems. I should probably just switch back to Facebook. So I uninstalled the app, and I put my pixel back in here. Ever since then, my sales have significantly dropped off week by week by week. And I did the maths and I looked at them, and I can see the drop off was like steps, right? Why is that happening? Because Facebook is not seeing the data that it needs to make good decisions about who to show my ads to and when. Why is Facebook not seeing them? Well, it turns out I was wrong when I thought Facebook had its shit figured out. And I was wrong to think Facebook knew exactly what they were doing. I've actually since now learned from people inside Facebook that they've been experimenting with the amount of CAPI data that they generate from this app here in Shopify. Randomly experimenting. And they've been boosting services like the app that I'm going to show you, and they're going to be focusing on these third-party apps and allowing them to have faster data transfer between Facebook servers and their own servers. Better data transfer, because they do the job better. This is coming from Facebook's mouth themselves. So the app that I'm going to show you, well, there are apps that I can actually show you right now that will fix this problem that you can't afford. Well, I can't even afford them. Northbeam is a premium partner with Facebook. Thought metric, Northbeam. A premium partner with Facebook. These guys are the first platform Facebook said to use to get better tracking. A little bit of a hint, guys. If you ever see a piece of software and it tells you book a demo, you can't afford it. These guys cost, I think it's a minimum $1,000 a month. $1,000 US a month. I'd have to probably spend $2,500 a month. I can't afford that right now. That's half my rent for a week. No, it's not. That's my rent doubled for a week. There's no way. There's no way I'm affording that. So Northbeam is not an issue. Not even thinking about it. There are other apps like that that are just as expensive. Those apps are really for your your big brands. I'm using one that Facebook itself has called out as a really good app to use. It's called Upstackified. Now, installing this is one thing. You install it on your store through the App Store. It's affordable. I think it's like $50 a month for most of you. And you can see here, it's already tracking. It's tracked 72 purchases since I installed. And here is actually what we call real-time event tracking. So it's telling me which events it's tracked that it's sent to the servers, which events it's tracked that also went through the web. So that's the pixel. It's doing it all for me. And you implement this. Once you install this on your Shopify store, there'll be a bunch of steps you have to go through to implement the pixel and get all its pixel installed in the right places on your Shopify store. I won't go through them all on this call because, for one, I don't have them here in front of me, so I can't show you how to do them. But they're pretty easy. They just a few clicks and a few bits of copying code into the right places, and it's implemented. They can help you with that too. Once this is working, and once you have Facebook advertising here and it says healthy, you have this saying healthy, you have to actually go through to the Facebook app. You have to uninstall your pixel from the Facebook app. Otherwise, what you'll find is you get double conversions. So essentially, Upstackified replaces, you don't uninstall the Facebook integration. You still need the integration because it integrates with your catalog, which is vitally important. But we are uninstalling the data sharing. Okay, my data sharing is now turned off. So while Facebook is connected to my home pages, Insta, it's not connecting to my pixel. That part is turned off. So if you are worried and thinking that you're not getting the proper tracking, I highly recommend installing Upstackified. I have used them for a long time. I trust them. The data is good. I've spoken to developers. They've helped me out when I wasn't sure if things were working. They are a good company and recommended by Facebook too. Right now, they don't have any special integration with Facebook outside of what they've already announced, but Facebook has said they're going to be working with Upstackified to give them further reach into the API to increase the relationship. So that will be coming soon. In the meantime, I'm just enjoying having good tracking again. And again, looking at what it's given me. That was the 16th. Today, $23 purchases, $20 purchases. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. The 3 rowers. I can live with that. Keep it going. Upstackified. That is the one. If you get lost in the installation, please reach out to support. They can help you out. But I highly recommend jumping on that. And if you do install this, give it a few days. Give it like a week's worth of time, because even though my store turned around very quickly, I had a lot of Upstackified data already in my page and in my store. It can take 7 days to see a result, and it can take another month to notice that result. But certainly when I turned it off, oh boy, did I notice. Now this is not part of the course. Okay? You know what? You won't find this in the course because this is advanced stuff. So if this is doing your head in, you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's cool. That's fine. You can just ignore this, and in a few months' time, this should probably be where you're at when you're starting to notice these inconsistencies as you scale. This is for scaling. All right. Now, need to help out. Is it Trang? Was that? Where are you? Trang, I'm going to invite you to the call so that I can help you with this problem. If anyone else needs actual... Oh, before I do that, Trang. It does, Damon. Yeah, it from memory, it does send them after the 7-day window, I believe. But also, if someone buys off your email, it will guarantee to send that transaction over to Facebook too. Whereas if you're using the Facebook implementation inside Shopify, it may send that data through, it may not. It's just lately that data from the Facebook app in Shopify has not been good at all. All right, Mia, Trang, just let me help Mia out, and then I'll invite you to come on up and help you out here. Let's have a look at this for Mia first. All right, Mia. Okay. we have $800 in sales from this last week. Great. 1.8% conversion rate. Not too bad. It certainly could be improved. Okay. But it's not too bad. It's not unsalvageable. Okay, so 266 online sessions, 4.5% added cart rate. That's not too bad at all. Look, this is not bad. The problem that I'm seeing here is, oh, lovely average order value. That's great. Problem that I'm seeing here is reach checkout and sessions converted is not looking that great. And we haven't got a lot of data. We've only got 266 sessions. So we need a bit more data to make some good decisions. You might find that you send another 200 people to your store and this conversion rate could wildly go up or down. The more value, sorry, the more data we send, i.e. the more people that we send, the more we can actually see the bigger picture. Second, let's continue looking at these. Yeah, we want to definitely see if we can fix your reach checkout problem. So your checkout problem really can be fixed with emails. A lot of people focus on Facebook ads and they don't realize how much of a big deal emails are. Now your campaign here, 350. Oh, yeah, your cost per click is exceptionally high, and your click-through rate is okay. It's okay. Oh man, if we could get that cost per click down, you might be flying. Checkout initiated 11, and your cost per purchase is $71. I hope you've got a high-ticket product, otherwise you're not going to be making any money from this. ROAS is not too bad, I can see. All right. Let me show you something. Previous sales were from emails? Yeah, look. So if I show you my automations, these numbers make you a little bit sick. My welcome series here makes me 23,000 US dollars. I think this is in a year, I'm not sure. That's in a year. That's my welcome series. The most important part of my journey is the welcome series. However, my browse abandonment makes me $129,000 a year. That's like nearly 200 grand Australian just from browse abandonment. There's no secret. My business could not survive without emails. You look at here. So I've got new customers. Thank you. So when they're a new customer, I send them follow-up emails. That gets me another $133,000 on top of the browse abandonment ones. When they become a customer again, when they become a second customer. Second customer. Repeat customer, thank you. A further $72,000. Yeah, emails are the way to go. I would, for you, the first thing that I'd be looking at, other than we need to look at your Facebook ads for sure, and other than that, I'd definitely be deep diving into your emails and seeing. I know you said you have Wheelio. That's great. The link clicks have doubled in the past day, and the same amount of sales. And yeah. So look, from the limited data that you've given me, I would be personally focusing on your emails here and getting your automations really performing really well. It's a high ticket product, which is good, but we want to get your cost per purchase down. The way that we get your cost per purchase down is better emails, but also cheaper clicks on your ads. If you'd like, send me a message or something. We'll see what we can do, but it'd be great to have a one-on-one call with you and help you out there. If you want to keep things on the down low so that no one else can see what you're doing, so feel free to reach out to me and see what we can do there. Okay. All right. Train. I think it was train. Yeah. Train. Second. Let me invite you to the call. Ah, you've gone off. Damn it. No train. See if I can reply to you. Oh, I can pin post. Train. You ready? I hope she gets this. We'll just give her a couple of minutes. Trang, if you can jump on, I will invite you to do this and we'll fix this up. Sorry, keyboard is ruined. Yeah, looking at your ad stats there, Mia. 1 second, let me just go back and have a... When you have a high ticket product, this is often what you'll see. You'll often see that you'll click through. This is just what I found. Not with all high ticket products, just with some. You might have a good click through rate, but your cost per click could be pretty high. I don't know what your product is, but the type of product that you're advertising can definitely not increase, but have an impact on your CPM for sure. But also, I would need to have a look inside your actual product setup, sorry, your actual ad setup, because there are things that we can do to decrease your CPM. Things like, if you have a video, right? If you've got a like normal Instagram style video, can you cut it to a square? Can you have that same video cut to say a long video as well? If you can add those onto your campaign, for example, I'll see if I have an example. Some of the tricks that I do to decrease my CPMs. Actually, there's 2 tricks right here. There's 2 tricks. You might notice I have a top of funnel bid cap, right? You could try a bid cap on yours. I'll talk to you about bid caps in a second. But also, I have Advantage Plus shopping campaign as well. So I have an Advantage Plus shopping campaign plus a top of funnel. Now, what's the difference? When you have Advantage Plus shopping, you're actually targeting people who are in the market right now looking for a solution to their problem. That's the difference. So I have on my Advantage Plus shopping campaigns, I use catalog ads, and I do my catalog ads like this. So my first card in the carousel will be some sort of an image. This is my UGC right here.
Busy mom of 3. I was looking for something
right. No worries, Damon. The rest of my cards here are dynamic products from my website that Facebook thinks the person watching this will buy. So if someone's already in the market for this and they see my catalog, yeah, that's an easy sale. Now you might find your cost per purchase is a bit higher on your Advantage Plus shopping campaigns. It can be. I've seen that. But these are actually the kind of people that you want more, because these are people who are actively looking for the solution to their problem. And if you get these people as customers, they're more likely to become repeat long-term customers. That's the nature of Advantage Plus. So I'm okay. I'm happy spending a little bit more per purchase for Advantage Plus. I have then my top of funnel. I'll talk about the big caps in a second, but my top of funnel, of course, is all of my videos, but not any carousels. Just my best offers. And you can see here, I do have a wide range. I've got some videos here which are like 30 seconds, some that are 15 seconds. But what you want to make sure is that you have different placements. So you want some square videos, some long videos. I've got a video here that's done in wide format. Something so that this one's in square and also in wide. So that means that Facebook will always have something to show someone in the slots that it can actually fit. It's really important, because let's just say the what do you call it? The auction is going on, because this is an auction, right? And a slot has come up, like a wide slot, but you only have squares or a long Instagram style ad to go. Facebook may skip you and then give that person the actual ad slot who bid beneath you, because you don't have the right ad to fit to the right slot. So having wide, square, and long format videos for all of your ads can really help a lot. And I think I did that here for F4. Pretty sure. Double check. Done something weird. Hold on. F4. So I've got the long, you see here, here's the long Instagram format, and then this one is the wide one, and then this one is the square one. So 3 different sizes of videos to decrease my CPMs. It really helps. You look at my CPMs, I think we're at like 25, 30 bucks. Let's go back to my... CPM. Okay, top of funnel was a $43 CPM today. Jeez. But my cost per click was only $1 because my click-through rates are so high. How are my click-through rates so high? I have tested a lot of different creatives. Look at this. Look at everything I've tested. I've never stopped testing. I am still testing. I'm testing right now. I do tell you guys that quite often your Facebook ads are not the problem. That doesn't mean that we don't test new ideas and new creatives, almost constantly. No? Am I suggesting different size videos of the same ad or wait? Am I suggesting different size videos of the same ad or different ads? No, so okay. Just take top of funnel for example. The way that I managed to get my cost per purchase down so far was I tested different offers here. You can see I've got all of these ad sets here. 30% off, 40% off, 40% off, 50% off. So in the past, I tested different offers with different discounts on my price to figure out what is the ideal discount to give these people to get the best bang for buck. So when I tested 50% off, that was of course the winner. I got more sales at 50% off, but I got less return ROI on that. Then I tested 40% off. It did really well, 40% off, but again, less ROI. And when I did 30% off, I got enough sales that it was relatively similar to 40% off, but I got a major increase in my ROI. So I've stuck with 30% off. Inside each ad set that I was testing has the exact same ads, right? The exact same ads. In my ads, where I can, not on every single one, but where I can, I've got square, long, and wide formats. So square is like I think it's 1080 by 1080, right? 1080 by 1080. And then the long one is, oh, there it tells us that, 9 by 16. And this one here is 1080, oh, that one's 1080 by 1082. So I tell a lie, this one's only got 2 different formats. But then this one here's got square. Oh, what the hell, Facebook? These are all square. They definitely shouldn't be. There should be a long one there. Call me a liar. Here we go. So we had square and long. And then square. Square and long. Square and long seems to be the best 2 to do. Square and long. Okay, so that is the copy and the description, then each different video format. Yeah. At least have a square and a long version of each ad, at least. Because from memory, the square versions can fit into the wide versions and they can fit into the long versions. It slots into more places in the Facebook feed. That's what it comes down to. Now let's talk about bid caps. Now, bid caps should only really be used once you've actually realized that you can get sales. You should never jump into bid caps and just say to Facebook, okay, I want to sell this product, but I want to put a bid cap of $30. Can you do this? If you're going down that road, you're always going to fail. Once you've established that you can get some sales, and let's just say my cost per purchase is like $50. If I've established that I can do that, but I'm not profitable, but I'm still getting sales, I can then go into Facebook and I can implement a bid cap. I'm doing a bid cap here. Now, bid caps don't necessarily work for every single product or every single person. Now, how we do that is the campaign bid strategy. You can only do this when you make a campaign. You only get one time to do this. So you can always duplicate a campaign and then change the bid strategy here from highest volume to cost per goal. Sorry, where is it? Yeah, cost per result goal. So you set that in your campaign. And then inside your ad set, you go and you edit your ad set. You can tell Facebook your actual target cost per result. Now my target is $35. So Facebook should only spend money when it thinks that I can get a purchase for $35. It's not always accurate. It really also depends on how good my website is performing, how good my email is performing. Obviously, they have a big impact on whether Facebook can do it. But if Facebook doesn't think that it can get your purchases for that price, it won't spend. So you can see here, my total amount spent is $257 today so far. But my budget, I think it's like $500. So it's not spending my entire amount of budget because it wasn't sure that it could get me the results that I wanted or the price that I want. Now that I've actually got my C API installed through Upstackified, and now Facebook's getting all the data that it can, it'll probably be more likely to spend more money over the next couple of days to reach my budget. And if that's true, then if things go well, I'll probably start increasing my budget back up. My budget was $1,000 per day over the last few weeks, and I'm trying to bring it back up to that point. But there's ebbs and flows, depending on where we are in our journey and what we've done and how we've broken our websites. There's ebbs and flows. Jacques, so we make the same ad on Square and long and upload it. Correct. Every time I make an ad, I make a Square version and I make a long version. Every single ad. Yeah, this is the advanced stuff. So if this is going over your head and this is too overwhelming, please just don't listen to a word I'm saying. Stick with the course. But I have to be here to help the people who are at that level too as well. So, and I'm happy to do that. It's just, if you're not at the point where this is comfortable, close your ears, just turn off the stream. Please. Because if you jump into the big fish pond and you're not quite ready to get there, I mean, you can actually do more harm than good. And if you're trying to make a product work that just isn't working, and you're relying on bid caps to do it, you're only going to end up wasting your time. Alright, Jacques, if you want to take a look at your stats, let's take a look. Okay, we got audience testing, walking, Pilates, broad, physical fitness. Things are looking good there. Click-throughs are great, 2%. Lovely. CPMs are actually quite low, fantastic. Cost per click looks great. Okay, then we've got add to carts. Cost per purchases. Yeah, look. What's interesting here is you've got everything working except broad, which is a little bit more expensive, which we would anticipate. We would anticipate. What I would probably do, Jax, is, and hopefully this is Jax or Tash, whoever it is. Now, whenever you do what I'm about to tell you, you do run a risk of screwing up your ad account a little bit. Well, no, take it back. Sorry, not screwing up your ad account. It may decrease your momentum. So what I suggest doing is turning off physical fitness, turning off Pilates, turning off walking, turning off this first one, whatever that one may be, creating a new ad set with all of those winners combined, because to me, those are all winning targets. I would create one ad set which now contains all my winning targets. However, if you find that decreases your performance over 5 days, because it will decrease your performance the first day, if by day 5 it's still decreased, turn off the ad set we just created and turn back on the ones that were working. You know, I can tell you some ideas that may increase your ability to scale, but sometimes when we implement some of these ideas, it can lead to decreased performance. All right. Anyone else have any last questions before we finish up for the night? Is there anyone who I didn't cover? Trang, I'll send you a message right now just to let you know that I'll have to help you privately, I think. Sec. One second, Beck. I'll answer you in a second. Happy to help over Zoom this time. All right. Cool. All right. Jackson Tash will do things. Should you keep trying to text other audiences as well? I don't think so. I think you got a good base of audiences there. It's probably now time to start testing different ads, I think. Personally, you've seen how much testing I've done and whittled my, like, the reason why my ads perform so well is simply because I've spent a long time whittling down the exact text copy that works. And I've spent a lot of time whittling down the exact offer that works for me. And I've got I've got videos here that I know work, and they've been working for a long time. Like this is probably the oldest one that I've got right now. This is one I did 2 years ago.
Hi there, my name's Chris.
And it's what I call a founder video, where you as the founder come in and you talk about your products. And in this one, the one I had the video I had behind me is a 3-year-old video. So I didn't want to make a brand new video. I wanted to reuse old content, so I just threw myself on top of it. And I love founder videos because people like to buy from people, and when people see me, they liked it, so it worked for a while. But if I show you now my results over the past month, you'll see that this one is probably my worst performer at the moment, other than the one that I'm testing up there, at $44 per purchase. Now I'm keeping it on because my ROAS is still quite good, and perhaps this is the thing. They do work very well, but the thing is, just because I've got one ad in here that is not necessarily performing well, it doesn't always mean I should turn it off, because I could turn off this one and then the overall performance of my campaign could drop. So keep a tab on what you're doing. Don't just go nilly just turning things on and off. Have a think. Jot down what you've changed. It's really important to try and remember what you've changed. If you ever get lost with what you've changed, you can actually go a step back into your ad set, and you can click on here and you can go view history. This will tell you all the things you've done on the ad, so that helps you, walk back and figure out how you broke your ads. Experiment though. If you do have an ad that's taking up a lot of ad spend and it's not getting conversions, see what happens when you turn it off. Do your other ads stay the same, or do they increase in their cost per purchase? Sometimes a potential customer might see that ad first, second, or third, but might convert on a different ad. Doesn't mean that you should turn off that ad, because it might be an important part of your conversion chain. So keep all that in mind. Certainly not saying keep ads on that don't perform, but when you turn them off, keep a note of if your overall performance dipped or improved. And go forth now and experiment, my friends. Go chase those conversions. I think that's it from me today, guys. Brooke. So, okay, yeah, sure, I can explain that. All right, Brooke. So, in Facebook, once your ad is live, you can go to the Facebook ad library. And what you can do to get to the Facebook ad library, just go to google.com and type in Facebook ad library and click on this link. It takes you to the library. Now, this is an essential tool for you to have for all aspects of e-commerce. You can search for ads in Australia, or you can search for ads all around the world. Select all ads here, and you put your keyword in. For me, if you want to search for my brand, you'd search home carvology. Just be mindful. You can do this for yourself. You can see any ad that any person has on Facebook right now. You can see all of my ads. Nothing is hidden on Facebook. You can also see when they started running. So you can see here, I've had ads running since April 29, which means I haven't touched these. I haven't touched those ads in the slightest. I haven't tweaked them. They've just been printing money. This is how we go and find different products, and this is how we go and look for a competitor, and we make a decision. Has this competitor's ads been running? Or, if you look here, this particular one has started running on April 11th, so I tweaked that 9 days ago. If you've seen a competitor who has their ads tweaked in the last 1 or 2 days, maybe they're not making money. Maybe they're not printing, because they're still tweaking their ads. They're still trying to find how to make money with their ads. So just bear that in mind. Now, you can just put in your brand name, and you should find your ad account and find your ads and share this with me, and then I can review all your ads. Back, do I change budget or combine audiences? Do I change budget or combine audience? Yes. So if I was testing at $10 a day on each audience, I would combine it all at $50 a day into a combination audience and continue the test. Now, doing that could have detrimental impact, or it could be perfectly great. really that's going to be your first step towards scaling. If you combine it all and your cost per click goes up and your sales go down, well, that's a shame, because that means you probably need to rethink how much budget you can spend on these particular audiences. But if you combine all your audiences into that one ad set, once you've tested them, okay, you don't want to have a shitty audience in there. You've done the right thing by testing them. You definitely want to test them first. But when you combine them all into one ad set, then you will decrease the fragmentation in your account. So fragmentation means, right, so every campaign, do a visual representation here. Every campaign that you run, and depending on how you've set it up, every ad set within your campaign, in my case, every campaign that I run here is bidding against each other. All of my ads are CBOs, so they are campaign budget optimized. CBO means the campaign decides how much money to spend on each ad set, which means every campaign is pretty much a guy in the auction with one of those auctioneer things. And every time Facebook says, "Hey, we got a slot here for $1.20," one of these campaign guys is putting their hand up and saying, "I bet $1, I bet $1.20, I bet $1.30, I bet $1.40," and what you're bidding on is the CPM. That's where the cost per mile comes in. You're buying 1,000 views for your ads, and that guy's putting in the bids. So if you have, for example, ad set budget optimization. So if all of your inside of your campaign, if all of your ad sets are doing the budget, it means you've got 4 different people inside this campaign trying to outbid each other. And as you scale, that outbidding becomes even more fragmented and will increase the costs of your ads significantly, because you'll be bidding against yourself until one of your ad sets wins. So how I go about changing that is I always use campaign budget optimization. That's what I do. Alright guys, hope that helps. I'll be here on Tuesday. Oh, sorry, it is Tuesday. I'll be here on Thursday for a Facebook ads and conversion review. And there'll be much more opportunity to jump on and have a chat with me and show me your results live. We don't usually get time to do that on Tuesdays. Have a great week, guys, and I will see you all on Thursday.